they seriously think that they can be with any kind of man they want. As long as soon as they think in their mind like, yo, I want to be with this kind of man, that basically it'll just happen. And again, that shit comes from um having so many conversations with women and also with men where you're not being truthful to the point where you're not able to tell the difference between like truth and lies, right from wrong. Okay. Um, Speaking of which, actually, before I forget my thought, man. I wanted to share. Oh man, I don't know what her name is, man, and I really don't want to see her again. But I love y'all, the six pastor love of the world that he gave his only begotten YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into her right now. She was on eight at the table. We'll come back to the shit with Anton. I just want to make sure that I don't forget to touch on this whole thing. I forget her name, man, but basically, this was the girl who went viral. You know what? I'm going to just go to my point. So basically, I wish I could see. So this, goodness gracious, I wish I could find. Matter of fact, damn, because I don't know what her name is. All right, I'm going to use the one from IGS Bigmore. I mean BGS Itmore, and because I have some timestamps there. So this girl, the big girl in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. The big girl in the middle, she's gone viral several times for making TikToks for make TikToks mostly about dating. So she's the manifestation of the girl who has several bad experiences dating, and then what they do is they again this is the mindset or basically no, I'm sorry, women get caught up in a desert of delusion. When women don't have the right men in their lives, they will get lost in a desert of delusion, and everything is a freaking mirage. And they keep going and going. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is, how talented she is. What proves my point? Pardon me, man. I got a little cold. Johnny Blaze, as fine as she is, and that girl she was beefing with, Ghetto Barbie, them girls have millions of followers. I was watching a girl earlier. I follow her now. She fine. Her name is Baby Doll Forbes, right? And she has a few million followers. Now, I could be tripping. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's a working girl. Almost anytime, like you see, like women, like especially when like the whole package is there, whatever job they have, they're gonna mention like what their job or profession is. When if you see women online just looking mad sexy, like really attractive women, and not only that they dress really sexy and whatnot. When women look real, especially when they got like millions of followers, most of the time those are working girls. She has millions of followers, right? And what I point out to a few people is that that's not uncommon for a really attractive woman that had millions of followers. But what you guys have seen is the only way that they're able to monetize those followers is in a sexual way. They're not able to monetize those followers to buy anything from them. Why is that? Because you need a team. Most importantly, you need leadership. Without someone to bring order to the shit, nothing happens. It made me sad. Not so much sad, but I see these videos with Johnny. I don't know if she still live there or not, but these videos with Johnny Blaze, where it seemed like, it seemed like she living in a room. It was like, well, or either living in a room or I don't know. It was a lot of stuff in that room. You know what I'm saying? She was like playing a keyboard and shit and singing. I'm like, man, she causing somebody a lot of misery. Her roommates hate her. But anywho, but like, this is a talented person, also a person who got millions of followers. There is no reason why you can't earn at least $10,000 a month with a million followers. Okay? But leadership is the most important thing. But anyway, going back to Shorty right here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit a few of my timestamps because I didn't want to miss out on this right here. So let's get it in order because I don't want to miss this right here. I had more, man. No, where's my other timestamps? All right, you know what? We can go with this one.
And he was cheating on me. So he broke and cheated.
You cannot make see that now she's telling the truth. So we recorded on that about
So, like I was saying before, this girl, the reason why she goes viral is because she's a very unattractive woman. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Nah, I have to find. I'm sorry, nah, because I'm not gonna be a good YouTuber if I don't show y'all a video of her doing this shit. Hold on. BBW black hold on, with crazy dating standards. I feel like if I put that in, like it'll come up. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Cause I want you guys to say it. All right, I found that. She actually got a YouTube page. Shout out to her. Okay. So let me see. Shit. Let's see if we can find anything with her talking about dating.
Men are never going to let a good woman go if he can still keep her under his control. So this person's saying, oh, men need to figure out their financial situation or he needs to let her go. People are selfish, and that's why it's important for women especially to have boundaries, because we live in a patriarchal society where we were taught as little girls to be submissive, to be nice, to be silent, to be more palatable to society's ideas of what a woman should be. And this is why women are in so many terrible situations, because we're relying on this man to do good by us and to be good to us. But men and women alike, in some cases, aren't going to be just good to you. You're going to have to teach people how to be good to you by holding strong boundaries.
So, you always fail when you're not telling the truth. Now, this right here isn't the worst video. Let me find one where she talking that shit. Hold on, y'all. But again, you see how, like, again, she's operating from the feminist perspective of life just happens to women. Women are not responsible for what goes on, and if anything, the only mistake you made in your relationship, Queen, is that you were too good of a person and you were taken advantage of. And the answer is to now become the villain, because the villain can always control the story, because the villain does drive the story. If there's a villain in the story, the villain is driving the story. Okay, and the women get too caught up in thinking that they're in a movie. Not the Prince Ella. She said one thing that actually made a lot of sense, and she said that women, when you're with a woman, you're not yourself. She doesn't see you as who you are and what your experiences are. She sees you as a person that she's giving a part to in the movie, or she's giving you a part in her movie. So when you don't do what she feels as though you should be doing, it's like you're going off script, and she's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like you're ruining her movie. Excuse me. She thinks she's in the movie. Let me try to find one where she talking crazy, man. Let's get it. This is her. I think her reaction to
Today is my birthday, and it would have been amazing to wake up to our first female president, but we are living in America, and the reality is there are really ignorant, very uneducated, very small minded individuals that unfortunately live in the United States. Because if it was up to popular vote, the people who are intelligent, progressive, go to school, understand history, Kamala would have won by a landslide. But because we have literally people who in the middle of America are wearing like a little patch on their ear to represent them being shot like Donald Trump was shot in his ear. We have people like that living in America, and unfortunately it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing, and what can we really do about that? Vote, 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 educate yourself, We want to create a world where our daughters feel safe. And right now it's giving Handmaid's Tale. We heard JD Vance say women who don't have children or don't produce children are not important. Today is my birthday, and it would have been amazing to wake up to our first.
So what we're doing is we kind of walking it down a little bit. I haven't walked it down yet. Now I'm gonna tell you something right now before we get to this subject. I am very qualified to speak on this. I got mad love for Big Shirley. I don't always say that. I will still knock Big Shirley down. But Big Shirley that got way too dangerous for my liking. So I can't take those chances no more. You know what I'm saying? If she overdo something, we definitely can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I need to have a good 60 pounds on you. You know what I'm saying? 60, 80 pounds on you. All right? You still got mad wiggle room in there. Like, I'm like, even right now, a little heavier right now, but my dream weight. Anywho. So I'm qualified to speak on the behaviors of big girls. I'm going to tell you right now, this is why you need me in political office. I will outlaw makeup for big girls. You will have to present a license, all right? If you are over a certain weight, all right, you will have to present a license for that makeup, all right? Because you know what happens? You keep painting your daggone face and you don't take care of yourself. And then you start basically, and another thing too is that you're not really solving the problem. The problem is your ass is too big. She about 60 pounds too big. Most big girls are 60 pounds too big. All right. You will be way happy you're 60, like, cause that weight symbolizes how unrealistic you are, and how much you don't have long-term thinking, right? And you have low self-awareness, because the thinking that got you fat, it bleeds into everything. You know what I mean? Like, even being a model, and the reason why a lot of shit is the issue is because you're cheating and you don't want to do any real work and you don't want to be honorable. Even how she jaded that conversation. We are Americans. The point is that this country is about us being a melting pot where we're all different. It is never okay to talk about other people's beliefs and desires and wants the way that she did. But if you think that behavior is limited to just politics, you're wrong. That's what leads you to being a loser. She's a loser. Rather than being a real model, a model is supposed to be someone who can make a model is supposed to be someone who makes clothes look good. A model is supposed to be someone who makes clothes look good. Okay, a model is supposed to be someone who can bring up a clothing brand, and make you want to buy the clothes. Generally, models are people who have incredible bodies, albeit maybe very slim bodies, but because the idea is that they are a hanger for the clothes. The problem with being a plus size model is that the plus size model, I would think, is supposed to just mean that you're just not very slim. You may have thick legs. You may be a guy who's a little bit wider. You may not be Gucci thick, right? But it's supposed, I would imagine, it's supposed to be people who are just a little bit bigger. Yeah, let me share my screen, right? I want y'all to go. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back. All right, matter of fact, right here, you can see. I've seen your face.